Hi, welcome to Daily Justine Live. I got a green bar. This should be working. I already did this stream like twice today. So hopefully this is working now. Bear with me. Okay, this is not a planned time. I did say I was going to be doing this at 1 today instead of 10 a.m. Um, but I really wanted to have a stream today because I have it all planned out, so might as well. Let me wait to see if anyone's gonna come in here. Nobody yet. Not yet. Let's see if this works. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing again. Okay, I got 2 people watching. Hi. Welcome to Daily Justine Live again. I'm gonna try doing this whole thing all over again because I want to, I don't know, I want to have one today because I already did this and I planned it and hey, the chat's working already. Lies. Hi. Hi, Beth, thank you for coming. I already did this today, but here I am again because I'm not gonna not do it. And I got a few programming notes. I did say that I was doing this late today because I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I kind of just got home from that. I got home. I got home at like 12:30. I had to do this at 1, and I hadn't even had any coffee yet. I mean, I was at that doctor's office for nearly 4 hours just waiting to see my doctor and just waiting. So that's what today was. Also, tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to do this at 10 a.m. tomorrow either. Tomorrow, I have to do this in the evening. At 7 p.m. So, FYI, guys, it's because look, I got things to do. I just can't go live until 7, which I'm probably going to be exhausted by then, but that's okay. We're going to have fun. Because the thing is, and the reason why I wanted to redo this whole stream is this is a big week. This is a big news week, and especially for somebody like me that's been Fed watching for years, because I came to an opinion that what the Fed's doing, this is bigger news than everything. Honestly, the Federal Reserve runs more than we realize. It's just a big deal, and it'll have implications for our economy. So there's that. So I'm still gonna be streaming tomorrow, but I gotta wait until like 7 to do it. Sorry. Because the thing is I wanted to talk today, and I already talked about this when I do it again. It's very important to me to get out there how important it is to try to keep ourselves informed and unbiased and form our own opinions. And because the bottom line is we cannot trust the news. Nope, there's no trusting the news because there's no trusting anything because everything's fake. And I wanted to talk about that because I resent that anybody like me who questions anything is a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist. It drives me nuts, and I just really don't like that. I really resent that. It's like, no, I'm not like crazy loon because I don't believe everything that's fed me necessarily. It's just how it is. So, once again, nobody's saying anything in the chat. It's like making me nervous, but I'm gonna keep going. Anyway, you can't trust the news, and also if I say anything that's like, oh wait, I think that's fake, like how the video of Hillary Clinton collapsing was clearly fake and staged. Yeah, that makes me a conspiracy theorist, and I resent that. Thank you. You're with me, Beth. I appreciate that. I'm here. I just thought of the 1,500 things I wanted to ask you. Well, I tell you what. Wait till the end, because at the end, I'll talk about, I'm going to talk with the chat. We're going to have a powwow. But before that, I also wanted to, for those of you that are curious, I'll tell you how my doctor's appointment went. because today was like good news, bad news, kind of, you know. Well, I'll talk about that later. But first, I need to talk about how you can't trust the news and how it's important to think for yourself and don't be afraid because you're thinking for yourself. You know, people be like, "Ah, you're a conspiracy theorist." Nah, they're just accepting anything that's spoon fed them, and not that you know. I'm not sitting here calling. Look, I don't like it when um I don't mean to call people like sheep or anything like that, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with asking some questions. To prove this point, a friend of mine, or we were extremely good friends in college. Me and this guy James O'Keefe, he he's awesome because he investigates the truth always, and he has his organization now, Project Veritas, and they have a he's basically he goes undercover, investigates, tries to get to the bottom of things, discover the truth, and what he did recently. Sorry, it's just one of the funniest things ever. Anyway, he went to a DNC rally posed as a doctor. He's not a doctor. He's not. Look, he went to college. He was a philosophy major. Okay, he's no doctor. He goes. He just like has a lab coat on, a stethoscope, and a badge, and people are like talking to him like he's a doctor, and he has this giant get well soon Hillary card that him and the other doctors, I guess, signed, and it's just the funny, just the funniest ever. But the point is you can't believe anything. Any jerk could show up on your TV with like a stethoscope and like lemmings. That's a good word. Anyway, any jerk can like show up with like a stethoscope and like you know a lab coat and like look like a doctor and go on TV, pay for a spot, get on TV, and people like listen and like talk to you as if you're a doctor. And that's his point. You know, it's just really funny. It's one of the funniest things. It was so good. Yeah, nah, you can't trust nothing. This is my point. You can't, you know. So I was feeling kind of like, oh damn, you know, I think that video is hella staged, and the only one else out there saying, hey, this is hella staged is like Rush Limbaugh. And I don't mean to like, I'm just saying, you know, it's like, it's considered tinfoil hat to be like, nah, this is fake. Versus, and then James proves, no, it's so easy to be fake though. You know? It was just really funny. I wanted to talk about this oil spill that happened over the weekend, or Friday I think it was, and after my stream, of course, on Friday. But what was once again odd? Let's talk about just when things are odd, okay? This is what was odd about it. I need to change the name of the stream to Odd or Oddities. Anyway, so what was odd about this spill was, alright, you're watching from the start. Okay, alright, cool. This stream seems to actually be working, so that's awesome. Anyway, what was odd about the oil spill was yesterday I was just looking at the weather.com. Literally, that's where I went, weather.com on my phone. Because I wanted to see if we were going to get any rain anytime soon. Of course, it's been raining now since late last night, or early this morning. Anyway, so I go on weather.com, and speaking of odd, there's a giant headline that says, it was so alarming. It was a giant headline, weather.com, and it says, East Coast, prepare for fuel shortages. That was the headline. It was something like that. And I was so alarmed because that's alarming. So I click on the headline and it's talking about this spill that happened I think in Alabama. Look, don't judge me for being ignorant. I've honestly had no time to look at the news today. But I woke up, I went to the doctor, and now I'm streaming. I've only had 2 cups of coffee. This is not enough. Anyway, so it's the headline when I click on it. It's about this spill, and it's just weird. It jumps right to expected shortages. And what I found odd about it is also at the same time, I know that the price of oil is heavily in focus right now. It's something that the Fed's watching closely right now. If the price of oil goes too low, then that's deflationary, and there's implications regarding interest rates. I mean, it's this whole thing. This is what I've been spending my time doing. I wish I could get paid to Fed watch. This is what I'm trying to do with these streams. Anyway, so I knew that. So if there's shortages, oil shortages, any kind of shortage, that's going to cause the price of oil to go up, right? And the price of oil going down has been bad for a lot of industries. Of course, it's good for you and I because it's less money we have to spend filling our tank, heating our homes, for example. But in terms of like companies, a sliding oil price is not good. It's also indicative. It also helps indicate a slowing world economy. If the price of oil is going down, it's not good because it means less demand. It's like this whole thing. Is this still working? Yeah, this should be working. Anyway, so then I go on CNBC.com. Oh, fuck, did I close it now? I think I may have closed it. I was on CNBC.com looking at headlines like 10 minutes before I go live doing this because I didn't want to go having no idea what was going on anywhere. Oh my god, please don't tell me it's gone. Here it is. Okay, so I go on CNBC.com and it doesn't say anything about the oil spill. There's nothing about the spill here. But what is here is this headline. T. Boone Pickens sees oil at $55 to $60 a barrel by year end. Now, who's T. Boone Pickens? Well, he's an oil investor, a billionaire, and he's newsworthy because he's a billionaire. So, I say my opinions and I put it out there. You don't see it on CNBC.com because I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a market mover like T. Boone Pickens is. And T. Boone Pickens has been, he gets some criticism for being wrong, but actually, he was right because he, bought oil back in I think the beginning of February, basically when it was at its lows. He bought it. Now it's back up to 40 something, and he sees it continuing to go up. Why? Well, I don't know. This is because I don't know, other than this spill happening, I don't know what would cause the price of oil to go up like that. So it's just, it's another oddity. It's like, I don't know what's up with this spill. I still haven't investigated. All I know is that apparently it's not news anymore because now the news is there's some terror that happened over the weekend. New York / New Jersey bombing, suspect in custody because there was there was some terror that went on over the weekend, and it kind of caused problems around here because I live in New Jersey, but like a commuter town to New York. So there were problems with like the trains and the path and people having trouble getting to work, and it's been a thing around here. So that's the news now, this terror thing, not so much the spill. Maybe they're talking about it on some other site. Let's just pick a site. CNN.com. Let's see what they're saying about this spill. Because Wait, captured! Big letters. I guess they caught the bombing suspect. News and buzz. There's nothing about this spill. That's it, it's gone. I mean, I guess I could keep scrolling, but you think it'd be bigger news. Oh, wait. No, you know what is newsworthy and giant on CNN.com? Netflix ad steals the show. Beehive swarms over Beyonce's Emmy loss. Like, Like, what happened with the spill? Is it non-news already? The spill? Is it overdone, dead news before I even had a chance to look into it? Um, yeah, isn't that strange? Thank you. It's just odd. This is what I'm good. I need to rename this stream. It's just odd. That's what I'm. It's just weird. Where to go? You know. But and then over the weekend, I go to weather.com to see if it's gonna rain, and giant letters: East Coast expect fuel shortages, and now that's gone. And now they're not talking about it. Now they're talking about terror again. And it's like, what happened to the spill? I wanted to look it up to see if any ducks were hurt in the spill or animals. You know, I'm like animal. I love animals. So I wasn't sure if any ducks were hurt or like, otters. I don't know what they have down there. So I was like, I haven't had a chance to look it up yet because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. And now the guy for the terror that happened over the weekend, which I didn't even have time to look into it. He's captured already in big letters. I'd show it to you guys, but I don't want to move this. It's set up too good. Wait, there's some. You live in Alabama, near Birmingham, and you haven't seen any shortages so far. Well, according to weather.com, you can expect them, though it's non-news already. You know what? If I didn't see that alarming headline over the weekend when I went to see if it was going to rain, I would have no idea about this spill because it's non-news already. It's not here. I'm on CNN.com, and there's nothing about it. That's it. It's done. And this is what I'm getting at. It's all fake. It's all fake. And let me quote the late great Ray William Johnson, though he's not dead at all, but he's not really YouTubing. Fake and gay. I'm sorry, that's the news. It's fake and gay. It's dumb. It's like, what am I even looking at? There's nothing. Who is this? Top stories. A picture of some guy. He stopped the mall attacker. What mall attacker? What is this? Here we go. Headline: Trump. This is only going to get worse. That's scary. What? This is going to get worse? And what about the spill? Did the spill happen? Is there a spill? Was there a spill? What spill? What oil spill? Was there an oil spill? Did that actually happen? Am I tripping? Did I imaginate that headline over the weekend? Did I imagine that? I should have screenshotted it or something. But I was so floored. And also I assumed that big alarming headline, what spill? Thank you. Yeah, what spill? What? I would have no idea if I didn't see that expect fuel shortages East Coast headline that was on weather.com. What's today? Monday? I saw it last night. I think it was, or maybe it was 2 nights ago. I don't remember. It was over the weekend. I saw this headline. Now it's gone. And now it's all terror. We have every reason to believe this was an act of terror, New York City mayor says. Huh. What? The spill wasn't getting enough views, so now they had to make it about terror now? What company was the spill? I don't know. I have no idea. I was gonna look into it and now it's gone already. Let me Google Alabama oil spill. Alabama pipeline leak. What we know so far about the spill, gas shortages and more. This is on al.com, I guess alabama.com. So this happened, there's photos here from Sunday, September 18th. So, oh, that's a nasty spill. That sucks. Oh no, the ducks! It makes me think about those commercials of, what is it, that soap that cleans ducks after it that cleans oil off ducks, and it's such cute commercials, and that's what I mean. It's like I want to go there with with Dawn soap and like clean the ducks, you know. Um, yeah, maybe it wasn't as intense. Maybe this is less intense, but what I'm getting at is if it's not that intense, if there wasn't reason to believe it was intense, then why did weather.com jump right to having that huge headline, expect fuel shortages East Coast, or something like that? It was just very alarming. You know, it scared me and my friend. We were like, what's going on? Shortages, it's scary. And now it's gone already. So you think the Dawn soap, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want to clean the duckies with Dawn soap, you know, like I want to, with like rubber gloves and just with the toothbrush and just go and do it, you know, give back. But I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should read this, but I'm live and I'm distracted. So that's what happened with the Dawn soap and the spill and the yeah, I don't know what's real. Um we got James O'Keefe showing up pretending to be a doctor. um maybe they wanted to scare people, have them on edge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like the news is like fear.com. It's like there's nothing to be scared of. Um scared people are voting Scared people are voting on who? I don't know. I don't know, regarding like the election and all that. I think you're right. They're just trying to scare people. Thank you. I don't know if it's trying to scare people. I don't know if it's. All I know is that why jump to that giant headline conclusion? East Coast prepare for fuel shortages. Are you kidding me? And if that's the case, then it's down. It's gone now. Hold on. I haven't been on weather.com. Maybe it's still there. And why is it on weather.com? This has been alright. After this, I'll go into See, I always block the things from knowing my location. See, now it's gone. There's nothing about the spill on weather.com now. Do you guys believe me that this was a headline? Am I making stuff up right now? I think I'm making stuff up. I think I don't know. Alright, so I made my point. I'm done talking about it now. It's true. Sex sells, fear sells. You believe me. Thank you, Abby. I'm glad you believe me because I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm vivid dreams. Nah. Yeah. It's just weird that it's gone so quickly. Thank you. It's odd, right? It's just odd. That's all it is. I think it's odd and. Okay. Let me go into once again programming note. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing this at 7 p.m. I have to make sure I actually schedule that on my page because I thought I rescheduled it today, but apparently I didn't. So I'm gonna reschedule it. Tomorrow it's gonna be at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is like the evening. You saw it too. You saw the headline. Thank you. Well, it's gone now. It's like CNN.com, weather.com, nothing. You would think the spill didn't happen. I had to Google Alabama spill 2016 for me to find an article about it. It's like, and maybe it is because it wasn't that big of a deal. Good. If that's the case, I'm glad. But I don't know. It's just odd. That's it. I need to rename this. It's just odd. Anyway, okay, so tomorrow this is starting at 7. I did get some message or comments on Twitter, on wherever about they weren't sure why I wasn't live this morning, asking about my doctor's appointment, asking if I had spoons, And I have plenty of spoons. It's not that. I just had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I was unable to go live at my normal time. That's why I look terrible, because I had to get up early for this appointment. Then I was at the doctor's for nearly 4 hours because I was just waiting for things. And then the doctor's was fine. It was like good news, bad news. I was seeing my neurologist, and the good news is he still believes that my MS is relapsing. He doesn't believe it's like in a more progressive stage yet. Though there are some things that have gotten worse, so we're going to see if medication can help that. See, medication, all this stuff, I don't feel good about it because I don't know. I don't know if the medication I'm taking is vegan. I don't think it is. And for a while I was taking it because I was like, oh, whatever, it's working. But now it's like, I don't know. I've just been down. Though it's good that, see, the thing is with more progressive MS, there's not much treatment for it except like a chemotherapy. And that works sometimes, maybe. So it's like, I don't know. So it's good that he still thinks it's relapsing. That's good because I have options if that's the case. So he believes it to be relapsing, though it's hard because some things have gotten worse, like spasticity, and it's frustrating. See, the frustrating part for me is I just have to wait and see how it plays out, wait and see. I hate that. I hate wait and see. It's like, ugh, God. So I'm doing what I can. I'm going to I don't know. This is just the worst. What else did I want to talk about today? Justine, you are losing subscribers daily. That's leakage and bad dreams. Well, I know I'm losing subscribers daily. I mean, I don't know what to say. It is what it is. I don't know. If people don't like watching me, that's cool. No, it's not cool. I just don't know. I don't know I don't know how to, I don't know. I'm just posting what I want to post, and if people want to unsubscribe, then I wonder if I'm like sub box flood, maybe that's why, because I'm going live every day, then I post vlogs, and I post outtakes from JP Metz on here, and maybe I need to, you know what, to be honest, I can't, there's so much else for me to worry about. It's sad when the iPhone gets more headlines than an oil spill. Thank you. I know. I mean, well, that's just the world we live in. And it's sad when someone can show up to a political event with a stethoscope and a lab coat, and people will assume that you're a doctor. I mean, that's just the world we're in. I mean, I hate to say, this is what yeah. Yeah, they usually test medicine on animals first, which, I mean, I have mixed feelings about it. See, if it's like a medicine that helps, if it's a medicine that, see, I don't like the idea of taking a medicine that's maybe not doing anything and an animal was harmed. I don't know. I just don't like it when animals get hurt. Apparently YouTube has a bug because a lot of channels are losing subs. Yeah, it's true. I've heard about that, so I'm trying not to freak out too much about it. I also had a problem with the latest video that I posted on JP Metz. It only got like 1,000 something views, which I mean, it just leads me to believe that the subscriptions aren't working. Either that or nobody cares that much, but the other videos I posted recently on JP Metz got much more views than that, so yeah, that kind of upsets me because that video was very funny, and it kind of discourages me. When this app isn't working, that discourages me a lot, but I'm trying not to, I'm trying not to get too discouraged about things, which is hard because it's just, hard. Oh my god, I'm out of coffee. This is the worst. I don't know how much longer I can do this because I'm falling asleep. I have more views, less subs. That's good. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I kind of don't care about subs, like the number, because it's like I'd rather care about your sub to JP Mets, but you see that but you didn't see that video in your sub box. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just yeah, I just don't know. You have to go through this channel to see it. You don't see the JP Mets video either. Yeah, I know, they're not showing up. So I don't know if YouTube's like blocking me. I don't know if I'm like being censored or I mean, I can't help but worry about that stuff now because that's another odd thing is all the videos that got censored of it's like they put out this video of Hillary collapsing and then it gets censored and then oh, she has pneumonia. Then it comes back. Then there's Hillary doubles spotting. Just like I give up. You're about to go look now. I posted a video. It was so funny. What was it? My latest video on JP Mets. I posted it like a week ago. JP Mets didn't show for me too. Yeah, see, but the JP Mets videos aren't showing up. And the latest JP Mets video was a bummer because I shouted out this stream. Like, I felt like, okay, it's non-beta enough that I can shout out the stream. But, you guys, I'm on weather.com and there's nothing about the spill. There's not a thing about the spill, which sucks because I saw that headline over the weekend, I promise. It was like, East Coast expects shortages, fuel shortages, and now it's over. And now, dude, is it because, okay, look, I'm like, my head's spinning. And then the only thing that I did see a headline for is T. Boone Pickens saying that oil is gonna get more expensive. JS, just saying. I mean, it's like so odd. Well, thank you very much, me Game Crazy. I do appreciate it. I'm glad, you know, there's a few people out there that watch this. I'm going to conclude this, though. Once again, I'm going to be doing this at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow the 20th, September 20th. I'm going to go on at 7 p.m. Eastern, though usually I'm here at 10 a.m. For the rest of the week, I'll be here at 10 a.m. It's just these 2 days were like weird days. And I'll have more time to look at I have so much to look up, like, right now. I'll be prepared tomorrow. And I'm going to conclude this. Thank you for coming. If you're talking about the Goose Book, yeah, I'm talking about the Goose Book one. It was in your sub box. I know it was obviously on some people's sub boxes. Yeah, the Goose Book, the James the Goose. It was hilarious, and I also shouted out the stream in that video, and like nobody watched it. Gas will go up 15 cents overnight on the East Coast. I believe you saw it, then it gets removed. Well, yeah, that's what happened. I saw it, it got removed, and I have no proof of it now because everything's gone. So, you're watching this in Korea, and it's 3 a.m. Go to bed. What are you doing? It's late. How can I get notification about the live stream? You know, I'm not sure. I really don't. Are you subscribed? Doesn't it pop up in your subscriptions? I know, for some reason, I don't get notified when Varusha goes live, so I'm always like a few minutes late to her stream. I'm not sure. I'll be honest. I can't tell you offhand. Alright, I'm going to conclude this. Thank you very much for coming to Daily Justine Live, and I'll be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. And, yeah. Alright, well, have a day. Goodbye.